We are just getting some details now as police search for a 12-year-old last seen in the town of Poland. The Androscoggin County Sheriff's Office says several agencies are investigating. They say the girl was last seen on Everett Road. Police have not released her name, and we do not know how long she's been missing, but there is a photo of her on your screen right now. If you know anything, you are asked to call the Sheriff's Office. We are continuing to follow some breaking news tonight. Police in Portland confirming now that one person is dead after an incident at a group home today.
We know this happened at a nonprofit group home right on Woodford Street. We want to go live now to Alex Haskell, who's been on that scene since noontime. Alex.
And well, there are a lot of details that we just don't know tonight, but here's what I can tell you. Police are still on the scene here at 503 Woodford Street, where there was a death this morning. Now, the City Police Department's crime scene unit and around a dozen police cruisers responded here before noontime. Many of those vehicles are still here tonight. We've watched as police have been very busy at the scene, taking photos of the property, collecting evidence, and interviewing neighbors. Off camera, I've spoken to some of those neighbors. They tell me they're surprised to see so many police in this area. This typically is a very quiet place in Portland, and they are unsure of what exactly happened here. Now, we also want to mention that police had blocked off Rosemont Ave, where it connects to Woodford Street. That has since been opened, but police had been investigating a parking lot at a property next to the group home. Earlier, I could see some crime scene tape set up, but that has been taken down, and a police spokesperson tells us that there's no threat to the public. And Brian, Amanda, more details will be released as they come in. Back to you guys.
Alex Haskell live for us on that breaking scene all afternoon in Portland. Alex, thank you. Also in Portland, 2 more men have now been sentenced in connection with a deadly shooting. In 2024, Susan McHugh was killed and 3 others were hurt outside a bar near Morrill's Corner. Aaron Karp was sentenced to 15 years in prison for manslaughter. Well, today we learned Caleb Pelkey and Christopher Haken will both serve 30 days in jail. The 2 have pleaded guilty to misdemeanor assault charges. Haken's attorney said 3 other defendants made a similar plea deal a few weeks ago for similar charges.
Well, happening tonight, the Gorham Planning Board is taking public comment as plans to open an Amazon facility continue there. The company is looking to build a 150,000 square foot warehouse on Main Street. The town has already given Amazon approval to purchase 94 acres of land for $4 million. Amazon is also looking to build a distribution center on the property. Tonight's meeting gets underway at 7.
Looking ahead to Wednesday, a public hearing will take place as 32,000 water utility customers could see their monthly bills go up. As we've been reporting, Maine Water Company is looking to raise its rates in April of next year. In Heartland and Skowhegan, residents there could see increases of up to 60%. So the Maine Public Utilities Commission is holding a hearing on this proposal. It's happening this Wednesday at 5 p.m. in Saco. You can also tune in remotely. To do that, you do have to register by emailing the address that's right there on your screen. Former Maine candidate for governor Jim Libby is now throwing his support behind fellow Republican Jonathan Bush. The Republican state senator had been running against Bush until last month.
Now Libby says Bush has his endorsement for the June 9th primary. Libby says he sat down and spoke with Bush recently about issues facing Maine and Bush's plan to tackle them.
I've looked at the rest of his platform. I've looked at the people that support him. I've looked at his wherewithal to bring resources to the state of Maine. He could come into this building right now, starting today, and make a difference.
Libby says Bush stands out and has the skills to bring jobs, investment, and business to Maine. Bush is a cousin of former President George W. Bush. Future voters are meeting 10 gubernatorial candidates tonight in Portland.
Students from Deering High School's Model UN Club in Portland are moderating the forum this evening. Our Christian Harsa is live there tonight with more on what will be discussed. Hi, Christian.
Hi, Brian and Amanda. So I'm here at Amanda Rowe Elementary School in Portland, and just behind me over there is the gubernatorial forum that is being organized and is going to be moderated by students at Deering High School in Portland. And it has already started getting underway, but there are going to be 10 candidates on that stage. All 5 of the Democrats that are running for the primary on June 9th will be up there, as well as they're going to be joined by 2 Republicans, 2 of the 7 that are running, David Jones and Robert Wessels. And also on that stage are 3 independents, Ed Crockett and John Glowa and Derek Levasseur. This event is being moderated by 2 students from Deering High School, and those students say they are hoping their audience comes away learning more than just who they want to vote for.
I want a lot of people to understand just policy in general. A lot of people, I feel like, don't know what's going on in Maine, or they don't know what's going on in Portland until it hits them in the face. But I think with this event, I would say, it also helps you understand what is actually an issue that is hitting the community, even if it's not personally hitting you.
Now, this event is running from 6 until 8 o'clock, and I will be covering it here and being able to give you more later on at 11. In Portland, Christian Harsa, News Center, Maine.